This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So first one, this is 3 rows, 3 columns. So 3 by 3 plus 2 by 2 plus 1 by 1. Whereas second one, it's 4 rows, 4 columns. 4 by 4, reduce row by 1, column 1, 3 by 3. Again 2 by 2, then 1 by 1 like that. So hope you got 30. Very good. Now let's see the next question, friends. Definitely you have an update. Now here, find the number of squares. Okay, but here what is the update? See this. What is the number of rows is 5, number of columns is 4. Number of rows is 5, but number of columns is 4. But still, what is the number of squares in this? If you want to calculate 5 by 4 plus reduce row by 1, column by 1, 4 by 3 plus reduce row by 1, column by 1, 3 by 2, then reduce row by 1, column by 1, 2 by 1. Now if you reduce it becomes 0, we have to stop. Now finally, this is 20 plus 12 plus 6 plus 2. Okay, hope you got 40, right? Yeah, fine. So total number of squares is 40 here. And pretty important question in a lot of interviews. And they're given in SSC, Staff Selection Commission exam, and in interviews as well. Find number of squares in chessboard. This is the question I faced in interview. And in fact, our principal sir, Naveen sir, asked me this question in interview. Okay, well, I'm joining for a placement side. Naveen sir, our principal sir, respect principal sir, Naveen Killar sir asked me this question. Find number of squares in chessboard. Vargo, please check that. Number of squares in chessboard is not 64. That's what people will do wrong.
Other is 32, sir.
No. We have to try all the possible number of squares. How
Sure,
many
sir.
rows and columns in that chessboard? So we should know first of all what is the number of squares and number of rows and columns in the chessboard. So chessboard is having how many rows, how many columns, friends? 8 rows and 8 columns. Excellent. Okay. So when I attended for the interview, I asked the question. So when sir is asked about what is the number of squares in chessboard, I asked sir, let me know what is the rows and columns.
Sir,
And sir
because I
mentioned, yeah.
actually 64 అని ఎందుకు ఆన్సర్ చేసినానంటే బిఫోర్
Hmm.
2 years or 3 years బ్యాక్ మీలో ఒకటి క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినారు సార్.
But that's wrong actually. 64 is wrong
Okay.
answer, but anyhow. But see this, because say if that is the case, 16 is correct. Then for the previous question, you should say 16, right? For this question, then it is 16. But we are not saying 16, this is 30. We should try all the possible number of squares. We should try all the possible number of squares. So number of squares here, as it is 8 rows and 8 columns, 8 by 8 plus 7 by 7 plus 6 by 6, okay, plus so on, 2 by 2, then finally 1 by 1. If you count all this, the total number of squares is in fact, friends, 204. 204 is the total number of squares in the chessboard. Guys, see this. Total number of squares in chessboard is 204. Fine. So hope you understand now. So how to calculate number of squares? Okay, the chessboard or in the normal diagram, what are the rows and columns they specified, right? Don't think the things are already completed. You will definitely update in every question. I'm sure about that. So for today, we'll discuss this analytical figures and we postpone that topic problems on trains for tomorrow as strength is not good as usual. Okay, so the strength in general is different and today it's around still 130 only. Fine. Now let me go for the next question, guys. So now see this. Find the number of squares. As I promised you, every question you will get updates. Yeah, fine. For the previous question, 204 is correct. Excellent. For Gayatri, Kavita, Devendra, Chandana, Santosh, Sai Priyanka. Very good. Prasad, Darshini, Durga, Pujari. Very good. Sonia, excellent. Now fine. So solve for this question, guys. find number of squares. Now see this, friends. So if suppose you have this box, then what's the number of squares is as it is 2 rows, 2 columns, 2 by 2 plus 1 by 1. Okay, it's 5. Or else you can calculate as usual. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D is 4. And entire A, B, C, D is 1. Totally you will get 5. Okay, total number of squares is 5. Okay, right. Now like that here for this one 5. For this one 5. And for the outside one 5. Total number of squares is 15. You just see that if you calculate the number of squares for this, you will get 15. What is the number of squares in the given diagram? If you just calculate, is 15. Darshni Samreen 566 roll number 225, 405, 249, 437, 461, 48, 515, 460, 597. Excellent. Your answers are correct. Yeah, Sunita 4B0. It's correct. Okay, good. 15 is the total number of squares as you mentioned, right? Excellent, friends. Now let's go for the next diagram. This is very, very important in government sector. In fact, in TCS also they're asking questions. I'll display that. Okay. Once you go forward, I'll just try to display the question given in TCS as well. Now let me go for the next question, friends. Now say this. You have to calculate number of squares in this diagram. Number of squares in this diagram. Please let me know what is the number of squares. Right. Now here, yeah. If you have 3 rows and 3 columns, Durga Pujari, excellent. If you have 3 rows and 3 columns, okay, we know already for this diagram, yeah, very good, very good. 14 is the number of squares, and you have 4 corners extra. This is the 4 extra, right? 18. That's how. See, our tricks may help you directly or indirectly. Here to count this 14, this trick is playing role, and now we have extra 4. So 14 plus 4, totally you have 18 squares. So with this, number of squares discussion is completed. Number of squares discussion is completed. Okay, don't think okay, it's fully completed. Somewhere else again, I'll just try to interrupt and I'll ask you people to count number of squares for some other diagrams as well. But the things which are required, okay, as we discussed in previous one, the short trick, and in some situations, this is how things are useful for you. Yeah, Vanita, we are going to discuss that as well. Please wait for a while. Number of triangles is not yet done. Okay, well, let me go ahead with that. Fine. You just, I clearly mentioned in the first slide, what are the things we are going to discuss. Counting number of squares, you just see that. This is what our all scenarios. For today, this is what our targets. Counting number of squares, rectangles, triangles, straight lines, parallelograms, all we have to discuss, right? Fine. Let's go for the next one, friends. Yeah. As Vanita asked, just now we are entering into a number of triangles as well. But for that also, just wait. One by one, we are just trying to add and we'll go for all the diagrams going forward. Okay, don't have hurry burry. You just try to go step by step, one by one, right? Now here, see if you want to find number of triangles. Now let me go for one small diagram before those two. So let's consider this is the first one and this is the second one. And third one you want to discuss. Yeah, and this is the fourth one. Okay, now here see this, friends, let's name it as A B C. A is one triangle, B is one triangle, C is one triangle, 3 individual triangles. Then AB combination is one triangle, BC combination is one triangle. Now 2. Now all the 3 together one triangle. Totally we'll get 3 plus 2 plus 1, 6. Okay, Now in a similar fashion, second diagram, I'll give a short trick for that. You just wait for a while, okay? So let's name this as A, B, C, D. A alone one triangle, B alone one triangle, C alone triangle, D alone one triangle, 4. Then if you try 2-2 combination, AB is one triangle, BC is one, CD is one. Now we got 3 like that. Now similarly, 2-2, 3-3 combination, ABC, BCD, this is what 2, and the entire ABCD is 1. Now if you just see that 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, total 10 triangles in this. So here you are trying to understand every point here. Just we are going from okay normal one ABC individually, then all together as well. Now see what is the trick you have to play. You just name 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is nothing but equal to 6. You just number here as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is nothing but 10. Right? You just number it. Now see how it is useful for here is, let's see that. Guys, you focus here now. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 different bases. Those who are from CSE background or EC background and triple background, you have superposition theorem. Okay, when you have different multiple sources, okay, multiple voltage sources, what we'll do, we'll activate only one at a time. Now here you have 3 bases, 1, 2, 3. I'll consider only this one. Here you have 6 triangles because of 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 will give 6 triangles. Okay, and this is separate on 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Okay, and here 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of this 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 10. Now if you calculate total number of triangles, so 10 plus 3 plus 6, 19. 19 is the total number of triangles in this diagram. Okay, so hope you understand that, friends. See, when you have 3 different bases, like in superposition theorem, when you have multiple sources, add to one at a time, calculate the output, and finally you should combine all the outputs, right? Like that here also. When I have 3 bases, first if this base is here, only with this base, how many created is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Only with this base, how many created is 1 plus 2, and with this base, how many can be created is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now finally I have to add all that. It's similar to superposition theorem, right? Now similarly here for the fourth question, you just name it 1, 2, 3. Okay, total 6 here. Here also 1, 2, 3 because of that 6. Here also 1, 2, 3 because of that 6. In total we'll get 18. So total number of triangles in this diagram is 18. Now see this, where we started, where we are going forward. With a small simple point we joined as like ABC individually how to do, then we are entering into next level. And still don't think that the things are completed. There are a lot of things to get update in next slides. As I promised, every slide you people get update, 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 update. Okay, fine. Yeah, fourth question, it's 18. Excellent, friends. Now, once you are done with this, now let's go ahead with the next question. Right now, crowd is going to increase to around 140, 147. If I think so, faculty coordinates is around 7 people are there. So 140, we can see that count. Good to see that. Okay, in Sunday also people are attending. This shows that you people deserve a right job. Okay, and we are there. Okay, so I'll just try to, okay, along with placement officer sir and okay, HOD sir, and along with our management and principal sir, we are planning to go for at least in this, for this people who are in third year, next upcoming final years, we want to get 100 MNCs minimum. You people should place in minimum 100 MNCs. 100 offers we should get. Okay, not for one people. Okay, don't consider. We need 100 different offers. Nothing but 100 students should place in MNCs. That's what our target now. We'll definitely fulfill it because guys, you don't worry about the next year placements. We will get more placements compared to last year, but it will be delayed. That's it. Okay, generally recruitment should start for okay upcoming final years around July or okay, but it will be a bit delayed. But you have a lot of opportunities. And I promise you, from my side also, I'll just try to bring a lot of companies, and we'll just do that. Okay. Fine. Now let's go for the next one, friends. Yeah, this is what we discussed, right? Now see this here. What is the answer? This question, Bhargav, see the question carefully. Yeah, very good. Now people are responding. Now here what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally 5 plus you have to add all this, right? 15. And again similarly here also 15. Here also 15. Here also 15. Now totally we'll get 15 into 5, 75. 75 is the total count. Fine, let's see the next one, friends. Okay, this is a bit easy. Okay, no update in this one. Fine, okay, I agree. Let's see the next one. Yeah. Now here we'll start the things. So before that, let me go with the small one. Before the diagram, you just try to solve this first one, and next one is this. We'll just try to complete these two, then we'll enter into the third diagram. Consider this is the third question. Yes. Now here you have to find number of triangles. Okay. Guys, we should concentrate more and more now because we are entering into next level. Now here see this A, B, C, D. We have to find number of triangles. Yes, A alone one triangle, B alone one triangle, C alone one triangle, D alone 4. Okay. Then you should try 2-2 combination. Guys, if you see that in a square, if you have only one diagonal, this is one triangle, this is one triangle. In a similar way, if you just see that this is also a triangle, right? Now here like that, if you see AB, BC, CD, DA, 2-2 combination, this is what 4. And totally 8 only. We'll get total 8 triangles only in that. Now in a similar fashion, let me go for here. So P, Q, R, S, T, U. Now how many number of triangles here? P alone, Q alone, R alone, S alone, T alone, and U alone. We'll get 6 triangles. Fine. Now 2-2 combination if you have to try. Now just focus here. 2-2 combination. P and U is one triangle, R and S is one triangle. This is only possible. Don't say PQR. I said only 2-2 combinations. Okay, Q and R is not a triangle. Q and R, if you combine, you check that area is not triangle. You should combine the things which should form a triangle, right? Now if you just focus now, UPQ, QRS, RST, in fact TUP, these are the 4 additional things. Now finally, if you see that 6 plus 2 plus 4, 12 is the number of triangles in this second one. Now let me go for the shortcuts. Okay. Till now we discussed the original procedure, the normal way of doing the question. Now let me go ahead with the shortcut that will apply for the third diagram. Okay. Fine. Now guys, see that. Okay. You just name this as 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the last number is 4? 4 into 2 is 8. That's what your answer. Now in similar way, let's number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the last number is 6? So 6 into 2 is 12. Provided two diagonals are available. Provided you have two diagonals available, then you can do like this. If you have two diagonals, okay, you can do like this. Okay, fine. Now like that, yeah, very good. A lot of people now responded for the third one. Very good. And this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now last one is 8. 8 into 2 is 16. But these all tricks are applicable only when two diagonals are available. Sir, I have only one diagonal where the trick is applicable. No, you need two diagonals. Two diagonals is mandatory in that square. Then only this is applicable. Important note is that a lot of people then argue Okay, sir, if it is not there, then you have to do manual counting, guys. I'm just explaining you how to count manually. A, B, C, D, like that. You have to name it. You have to see one combination. You should try two combination, three, all possibilities you should try. Then you should decide. That's what the original procedure to do. Okay, but always for the shortcuts, there is some terms and conditions we should be aware of, right? Now, hope you have completed the previous thing. You just take the screenshot of this. Now, let me go for the next. Right now, let's go for the next one, guys. Yeah. So here, if you just see that, because of this internal diagram, okay, we'll get 16. And because of the external, again 16. We know this is the 16, right? So here we have two things. So this is 16 providing, this is providing 16. All together we'll get 32. Excellent. Now imagine if you want to manually count all this 32, what is the time required to solve, right? As we are in a flow, you people are very good. You people are answering 32, 32. Very good. Excellent for that. Okay, fine. So can you please display previous three questions? Prasad, okay, I'll just display that. Just wait for a while. Yeah, you first take the screenshot of this one, and I'll just go back to the previous. And once you taken the screenshot after display, you just let me know. Prasad, hope you taken the screenshot of this, right? Now, yeah, take the screenshot of this. Last three you asked to display. I'm displaying that now. Yeah, you take the screenshot of this. You're fine. So this is the other one. Last three you asked to display, so I think it's done. Prasad, is still anything else you have to take the screenshot? Fine, okay, done. Now let's go for the next one, friends. Okay, so we are going for next level. I'm alerting you. Now see the next question. I'll wait for a while. Okay, so see this question is done. For this one, hope you got. Okay, this is 16. Internal one 16. 16 plus 16, 32. Okay, you people may ask that. Oh, yes, sir, we are done with that. Fine. Now, guys, listen. I want to find for this next question. Actually, my target is to solve this question. This one I want to find. This is the diagram what I am intended to solve. I'm using the previous one. Guys, now all of you requested to focus more now because here you people may get confused. Second one I have to calculate. This one done. Okay, consider this is the first one. This is already done. This is what your focus is. Now, friends, listen. Okay, this is already 32. Hope you know that, right? Okay, I'm just writing the 32 here. Now, all of you are requested to just focus on screen now. Okay. Now, friends, listen. If I just draw one line here, if I draw one line, now let me know how many extra triangles formed. I'm waiting for your answers in chat box. Because of that small one line, whatever I draw, what's the extra triangles formed? Yes? One, Sumahrudaya. Okay. Others? One. Durga Pujari. Excellent. Two actually. Guys, listen. What is the two formed? Imran, correct. This is the one triangle which is formed. The other one, if you just focus, you just see this. Whatever I'm mentioning here, I'm just giving circle like that to understand you people. See this. This is the other triangle formed. Two triangles. because of that single line, one single line is giving you two triangles extra. Now focus on that. Friends, listen. This one line is creating two triangles, right? This is also creating two triangles. This line will create two triangles. This one will create two triangles. This one will create two triangles. Like that. Okay, just I'm erasing this larger triangle. One big triangle, one small triangle is added because of that line, right? Now here, if you just see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 extra. Each line is creating two triangles extra. 32 plus 16, total 48. One of your friend given the answer actually. 48 is the correct answer. Excellent regarding that. Appreciating you for your efforts. Yeah, very good friends. Now people may have doubt. Is it? Anyone have doubt regarding this? Yeah, 48 is the answer. Excellent, friends. Happy to see that you people understand. Yeah, if you have doubt, let's Bargo see that already. If you don't have these lines, if you don't have these lines, we know this is 32. Bargo, please be online now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know this is 32, right? Already.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I am just adding one line here. Okay. From this diagram, I am showing you this diagram. How this
Yes,
second
sir.
diagram came from first diagram, that's what I am trying to use. Because of this line, now here one small triangle created, is it? And if you just
Yes, sir.
observe, as this line is added, there is one more big triangle created. Two triangles because of one small line, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now that's what our main intention here. Because of this small line, we are getting two triangles, okay? Now that we are trying to use now. Now what is happening here? Well, just trying to erase these dotted lines. That's what I mentioned here. One line, one small line, in fact, it is adding two triangles. Now here, this is one, okay? This is one, and this is one, this is one. Like that, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Because of that 8, we got the next diagram, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Right. So excellent, friends. Now let's go for the next one. Okay, now strength is good. 154 around. I can say 145 students is there, and along with our faculty coordinators, okay, respected faculties. Right. Now see that next one, friends. Yeah. Hope you are done with the previous one. Hope you understand that, right? Okay, that's what I promised you. Every day you have to get some updates. By the end of the class, you should feel that yes, I learned something for today. Right? Now let's see this question, friends. Now, what is the number of triangles in this? Now, again, you just focus, guys, here. So, because of this one, 16, because of that outside one, 16. So, why? Because of the internal one? Internal one is like this only. It is just okay, given in diagonal representation. But here we have 16 triangles, right? This one is also 16 triangles. Okay, what are the shape? So because of this internal one 16, external one 16. Now 32 already. But what is the extra? Friends, listen. Here you can see this. There is a extra one formed because of this line. Here, AB, A is one triangle, B is one triangle, AB is one triangle. Three new triangles formed in this corner. In this corner also three formed. In this corner also three formed. In this corner also three formed. Now because of four corners, each one 3, 3, we'll get 32 plus 12, which is nothing but equal to 44. Total number of triangles is 44. See, please display previous question for screenshot. Yeah, please take this fast, my dear friend. Okay, good. Now let's go for, please explain one triangle. Vinita, please come online. Which one? I don't understand that, Vinita, please. Vinita, sorry.
Sir, first one, sir.
ఏనా అన్న దీంతోదా ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు ఆన్ స్క్రీనా
ఇప్పుడు దీని ముందు చెప్పారు కదా సార్,
ఇదా
ఇది ఫస్ట్ వన్
ఇక్కడ కదా ఫస్ట్ వన్ నీకు ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఇది సెకండ్ వన్ నాన్న ఫస్ట్ వన్ డయాగ్రామ్ ని సెకండ్ వన్ గా మార్చాం ఇది డిస్కస్ చేసాం నాన్న ఇంతకుముందు స్లైడ్ లో ఇది 32 అనేది చూసావు ఇది ఆన్సర్
ఎస్ సార్,
ప్రీవియస్ స్లైడ్ అక్కడ వరకు అర్థమైంది 32 వరకు
ఎస్ సార్.
yeah so what is happen you just see that now I added one line here okay one extra line is added one small line what is my intention is I want to get this diagram I have to add some lines for this finally I should get the second diagram okay ఫస్ట్ డయాగ్రామ్ లో కొన్ని లైన్స్ యాడ్ చేసి సెకండ్ డయాగ్రామ్ తెచ్చుకుంటున్నాం నాన్న ఇప్పుడు ఈ లైన్ యాడ్ చేయడం
Okay,
వల్ల మనకి ఇక్కడ ఒక స్మాల్ ట్రయాంగిల్ కనిపిస్తుంది ఇక్కడ ఒకటి వన్
ఎస్ సార్.
fine now see other big triangle which is formed with this because of that line added you just see that I'm giving you the dashed lines you just observe clearly is it now this is the extra triangle form
ఎస్ సార్.
ఇది ట్రయాంగిల్ ఏనా అందుకే ఒక్క లైన్ వల్ల ఎన్ని
Yes,
వచ్చాయి
sir.
మనకు we got two triangles because of one line right that's what
ఎస్
I
సార్.
have 8 lines altogether if you just erase all these things now you if you want to get the diagram back second diagram from this one ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఈ diagram second diagram ఎలా వస్తుందంటే here we had to add one line 1 here 2 here 3 here 4 5 6 7 8 now this is like second diagram you just see that ఇది సెకండ్ డయాగ్రామ్ రెండు ఒకటే అవుతుందమ్మా you just observe the second diagram
ఎస్ సార్.
ఫస్ట్ అంతే సో దట్స్ వాట్ టోటల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ట్రయాంగిల్ సెకండ్ డయాగ్రామ్ లో ఏంటంటే 8 లైన్స్ యాడ్ చేయడం వల్ల 18 into 2 16 32 plus 16 total 48 you have to get okay Vinita is it
Okay,
clear
sir.
from your side okay thank you
ఎస్ సార్.
okay fine thank you let's go ahead with the next question friends okay hope you understand this one right friends the next question what I displayed now 44 okay now let me go for the next one guys now see this find number of squares in this diagram yeah now here if you just try to say this okay here we know for this one it is 8 okay I'm just trying to calculate the triangles first later I'll go for the squares as well triangles first okay here 8 triangles okay and a lot of you people are answering now but your answers are wrong 24 is wrong guys 24 is wrong now listen we got okay 24 fine because of first one 8 second one 8 third one 8 now listen friends if you join these two triangles so I'm just trying to discuss only for two first I'm discussing for two then you can extend for the next one also now suppose you have only these two now listen okay what will happen here now listen this 8 is alone in the first one 8 is alone in the second one but because of this joining now you observe one big triangle formed here one and see the second one in upper side total will get 2 for this extra 2 extra we got now in a similar way here also you'll get 2 extra Here also you will get 2 extra. So it's 28 triangles. Triangles are 28, fine. But now next one is squares. So triangles completed. As you people has to answer for squares, and a few among you people already given the answer as 3. But my dear friends, 3 is wrong. 3 is wrong answer. Answer is 5. Sir, how you got 5? Okay, wait. Just I'll show you now. Fine. So 3 plus 2, total 5 squares is there. What is that 5 squares is? Okay, already we know 1, 2, 3 here. But if you just observe, if these lines are straight lines, then you can clearly see that this is one square and this is the other square. I have not drawn it properly because this is a writing pad. It's not flexible like board. Okay, it's a different scenario altogether. Okay. Only 10% of your original what you're writing will appear here. That's it. Now here, this is what the 2 extra, total 5 squares, my dear friends. So 28 triangles and you got 5 squares to happen, right? Very good.
సార్
Yeah, summary please.
సార్ 1 నుంచి 2 కూడా ఒక స్క్వేర్ గా తీసుకోవచ్చు కదా సార్?
A square ga rectangle అయిపోద్ది కదా.
ఓకే సార్.
Rectangle that will come under. Okay.
ఓకే.
Yeah, fine. Now friends, okay, hope you've taken the screenshot. I'm just waiting for you to take the screenshot. Once that is done, I'll go for the next slide. Okay. Let's go for the next one. Now friends, so I'm waiting for your answers. Here, let me check how many of you people will post correct answer or reply with the correct answer. Yeah. Fine. (20, 16, 12), lot of different answers. 13, 14. Okay, many answers we are getting. (15). Okay, fine. Now let's see this guy. So here 16, 15, all different answers, right? So for this square box alone, if you calculate, okay, we'll get 12 because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last number is 6. 6 into 2, 12. Right. Okay. Next, for this triangle alone, separately I am giving. For this triangle alone, you will get 3 because A, B, A and B, 3 you know already. Right. Individually 2, combined 1. Now, okay, this is 12, this is 3, 15, but because of combining, you just observe this is not counted. What is this 12 is separately? Okay, this is one extra you got. Is it or not? Okay, then one more in down. So total 17 is the answer. Now let's see how many of you answered correct. So plus 2, total we got 17. All right, very good. So let's go for the next one. Hope you've taken the screenshot. I'm going bit slow because you people should add something in, you should understand something. Okay, see that 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 12, lot of answers. Okay, now finally people are giving 17. Very good. Yeah, fine. Now let me go for the next one, friends. Now here you had to find number of triangles. Now it's your turn. So almost we came to the end of triangles, number of triangles. But guys, inform to your friends tomorrow. Please be attend by 9:45 sharply. Okay. Yeah, first one 7, is it? Okay, you have 2 questions now. This is the first one, this is the second one. We just mentioned first one answer, second one answer, like that. Yeah, okay. First one 8, second one 7. One of your friend mentioned. Okay. Right. Both 8. Okay. Fine. Now see this, friends. So yeah, first one if you see here, this is one triangle. Here it is one triangle. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 small triangles are available plus 2 big triangles. This is one triangle. Okay. Yeah. In general, you people will answer second one wrong. Till now, all answers for second one is wrong. This is one more. So 6 plus 2 totally equal to 8 triangles, right? Okay, fine. Now let me go for the second one, friends. Yeah, Yasmin, your answer is correct. Except Yasmin and now Sumarudaya, remaining all answers for second one is wrong. Now it's good to see that at least. Okay, second one, 8, 7, all those. Sunita, your answer is also correct now. Now, guys, let's see this. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 small triangles is available. Okay, let is like 5 plus. Now, see, for your understanding purpose to show the 5 other triangles, total 10 actually, I'll show the total 10. But let's wait for a while. Okay, I'll just try to mention this in different diagrams so that you people can understand what is going on. So 5 small triangles already you know. Now let me show you the 5 big triangles. Okay. So 5 small triangles, hope you note down, right? Now see the 5 big triangles, what is that? So here I hope you can understand this is one triangle, is it? Yeah, 1, right? Now see all these 5 water I'll try to draw right now is all different. This is second one, is it? Check that, check that. This is the third one. This is a triangle, is it? And this is the fourth one. And this is the 5. This is the 5 big triangles. You just see if you draw anything other, it is like repetition actually. So total 10 triangles in the second one. Okay, this is like manual counting, no shortcut for this. If you want, you can remember like, okay, you have 5 corners here, 5 into 2, 10 like that. You can remember. This is a standard diagram, right? You can remember 10. Or else this is how you have to calculate. Right. So hope you people understand. Second one, 10. It's not about 8.
సార్ హేమంత్ సార్
Yeah, Bhargav, please.
సార్ ఇలా తనిగా ట్రయాంగిల్స్ చేసే ఓ మెథడ్ అయితే మళ్ళీ మనం కార్నర్స్ కూడా కౌంట్ చేయొచ్చు కదా సార్?
ఏనా ఎలా?
అదే సార్ కార్నర్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా సార్.
అవును, ఎక్కడ మిస్ అయ్యింది చెప్పి, ఏది మిస్? కార్నర్స్ గా తీసుకుని 5.
అదే సార్,
ఫస్ట్
అంటే
5 వచ్చి
ఒకటి మనం డ్రా
కార్నర్స్.
చేసుకుంటాం సార్. అంటే పాయింట్ అవుతుంది కదా సార్ పైంది, అంటే స్మాల్ ట్రయాంగిల్స్ లోనే
Yeah, this is one triangle only, right? మీరు మళ్ళీ ట్రయాంగిల్
sir.
కదమ్మా, ఈ షేప్ వచ్చి ట్రయాంగిల్ రాదు. దిస్ ఈస్ నాట్ ట్రయాంగిల్. దిస్
అంటే
కెనాట్ బి
అలాగా
కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ ఇంకెక్కడ వస్తుంది? ఇది ఒక ట్రయాంగిల్. దిస్ ఈస్ వన్. అదే
yes
క్యాలిక్యులేట్
sir.
చేస్తాం. వన్ మోర్. దిస్ ఈస్ కౌంటెడ్ ఆల్రెడీ. దిస్ ఈస్ వన్ మోర్.
yes sir.
దట్ ఈస్ ద 5. First
yes
5 is that. First 5 is that corner triangle, small ones.
yes sir.
Next 5 is big one. Total 10 you have to get.
yes sir.
Fine. Okay. Let's go for the next one, friends. Now here, what is the number of triangles? Let me wait for your answers. Okay. Fine. Okay. So for this question, 13, 10. Okay. Only two answers I am seeing, 13 and 10, 13 and 10. Okay, fine. Now let's go ahead with this question, friends. Now let's see that. Okay. Now let me just for your understanding purpose, let me mark A, B. I'll give the shortcut for this at the end. First, you just go ahead with this. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Right. Now individually, you will get 9, right? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I, totally 9 is there. Now we should see the combinations as well. Okay, if you just observe here, A, B, C, D is one combination, which is a triangle. Is it? A, B, C, D is one triangle. And similarly, if you just focus, B, E, F, G is one triangle, B, E, F, G. Is it? Next, similarly, if you just focus, D, G, H, I is one more. Is it? Now 3 here, and entire that box entire is one triangle, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Total, if you just calculate, we'll get 13 triangles. It's not 10, it's 13. Few people responded as 15, it's also wrong. You just see that. Okay, this entire is one triangle, right? So total, if you go 9 plus 3 plus 1, we'll get total 13 triangles, right? Now I'll give a shortcut for this. Okay. So after solving a lot of examples, finally we just going through all these examples, we finally fixed one formula for this. If n value is odd or even, depends on that. Here, what is the n is nothing but here this is one layer, this is two layers, this is three layers. Here for this question, n is equal to 3. N equal to 3. For n value odd, you should substitute in this formula to find number of triangles for this diagram. We'll get 3 into 5 into anyhow 7, which is nothing but 105. 105 minus 1 is 104. 104 divided by 8 is 13. So that's what number of triangles here is 13. Sir, this is easy for us to do directly. Yes, for this diagram it's easy. Let me display in the next slide where you'll get a questions you feel difficult. Because if one layer is added, if you want to count manually, there are a lot of headaches will happen. You can't calculate that easily. Okay. Now just try to remember this. This is like okay, almost like your number of squares. N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 is number of squares. But here you have plus 2. But you have to divide by it. For n value even, you have to divide by it. If n is odd, you should do minus 1. Then you have to divide by each. Okay. Now let me show you the next slide where you feel difficult. See, for this question, fine. This is a small diagram. Manually counting directly is easy for you. But let me display the next slide. Okay, let me see what is the answer from your side. Okay, how difficult it is when you want to solve directly. That we'll see that. Okay. Fine. Hope you're taking the screenshot of this. Let me go for the next one. So meanwhile, people responded here. Fine. Indumati, I didn't understand what I said. Okay, fine. No problem. One, yeah, fine. That method also you can do. That's not an issue. Now see the next one. Now for this diagram, guys. You're fine, Indumati. Okay, good. Yeah, see this guy. So now next question. So Vanita given some answer. Now friends remaining. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of layers is 4. N equal to 4. Now if you just see that n into n plus 2 into 2n plus 1 divided by 8. We'll just see that manual counting. What will happen now? You can understand. Now this is 4 into 6 into 9 divided by 8. This is 8 3s are 24. 3 into 9 27. Okay, 27 is the number of triangles in this. Okay, using the formula. But suppose if you want to do this directly, what will happen? See that. What is the scenario if you want to do this directly? Okay, there is one more thing you have to be careful while discussing manual counting is this. You should do this one also. You should count this one as well. Right, so if you just see all these possibilities, okay, you have to try A, B, C, D like that. You have to write, and you should find all the possibilities. Then the total count will get 27, which is definitely taking 3 minutes time around. But in exam, to save timing, which should be done hardly in 30 seconds. That's why we're using this formula. We solved different examples, and finally we created this type of diagram. Okay, so this type of formula from that analysis, right? Now guys, let's go for the next one. Now fine, let me know. See guys, here this is okay. I'll just give dashed line. So if suppose this line is there, first count. Okay, I'll remove that line and how to solve I'll explain you next. First with that line, let me know what is the number of triangles. Fine, here what is the number of layers? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of layers is 6. So then what is the number of triangles from this? As it is even number, is it 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, fine, good. Now let us see. Let us see number of triangles here, guys. So what do you got? As this even number, so we'll get n into n plus 2 into 2n plus 1 divided by 8. Now here as per this is 6 into 8 into 13 divided by 8. Total will get 78. But friends, listen. If this diagram is full, for this full diagram, if diagram is full, okay, n equals 6, if it is full-fledged available, you have to get 78. Now, if suppose, okay, see the second situation, if that line is removed only at the corners, right? Guys, listen. Now I'm just going, if this line is removed, okay, what will happen? Because of this line, here 2 triangles is missed. So for this question, now exactly, answer is 78 minus 2, 76. If suppose this is also removed, then 76 minus 2, it's going to 74. If suppose this line is also middle. But this is not applicable if you remove some line in between. Because if you remove this line, this will also affect a lot of other triangles. Okay, that is a very difficult task. Then you should do from first to last. All you have to do manual counting. So problem, you just try to see if this ending only here in this side or this side line, if this is removed, okay, if these lines are removed, you have to do -2 for that right side one. If left side is also removed, you have to do -2 for that. So totally we'll get 74. Okay. Previous question you want to take screenshot. Okay, fine. Let's take that. Fine. Now guys, so let me go for the rectangles now. So hope triangles is completed. Now let me go for the rectangles related. So we'll discuss remaining things at the end. What are the things you have doubts? I'll just enable you for doubt session later. Okay, now meanwhile, let me go for the rectangles. So now see this guys. So how to find number of rectangles? Okay. Now here, yeah, A, B, and C. A alone one rectangle, B alone one rectangle, C alone one rectangle. Then AB is one rectangle, BC is one rectangle. Finally, ABC is one rectangle. So here 3, here 2, here 1. Total 6. 6 only, it's not 7. First one, it's only 6. Okay, so A alone one rectangle, B alone one rectangle, C alone one rectangle. A and B combination. Okay, previous one slide. Okay, fine. You just take the screenshot fast. Yeah, friends. So fine. So let me go for that question. Okay, second one. Now here, I'll give the trick now. Okay, don't worry. So here A alone, B alone, C alone, D, E, F, right? So A alone one triangle, B alone, sorry, rectangle, A alone one rectangle, B alone rectangle, C, D, E, F. So 6 rectangles individually. Then see the combinations. AB is one, BC is one. Wait, just focus here. Okay, AB, yeah, BC, fine. Then D, E, F. In fact, to say AD, BE, CF as well. Total 7 rectangles with 2 combination. Then ABC, DF are 2. Okay. Then entire, we don't have 4 combinations. Yeah, 4 combinations is also there. ABDE is one combination. BCEF is one more combination with 4. Again 2 added. Now 5 combination is not there. Entire ABCDEF, this box entire is 1. Now if you just see that, okay, so we got 18. We got 18. So 18 is the answer, guys. Now let me check how many of you already answered 18. DEF are okay. See, one more important point. Yeah. Now let me give you. Okay, we'll go with the tricks as well. Don't worry. Okay, this is just I'm showing you how to do manually. Now, friends. So one important point is, so square is one type of rectangle. Square is one type of rectangle. By default, squares are added into the rectangle. If shape looks like square also, we should consider as a rectangle, because square is one type of rectangle where length and breadth are equal. Okay. Yes, that's what two people are asking. Okay, 215 roll number. Yeah, that's what. Okay, 4B7. Durga Pujari. This is what. Okay. Yeah, fine, guys. That's what I'm mentioning. Please see that. Okay, square is one type of rectangle where length and breadth are equal. So squares also default added into rectangle. In question, if they mention find number of rectangles without squares, then you should remove DEF. Find number of rectangles without squares, then you have to go. Otherwise, you should follow this. Fine. Okay, now let me go for the shortcut, friends. So before that, you just try to solve these two questions. Before solving these questions, yes, just try this one first of all. This one you just try. Okay, post your answers in chat box. I'll get back to you with the shortcut for the remaining questions. Fine. So for the third one, yeah, hope you understand. Just now I clearly mentioned regarding that squares, right? Okay, now let's see that. Next one. Okay, third one, see this. What happened here? Okay, let's try to mention. Okay, A, this is areas are like A, B, C, D, E, and this is F. Okay, A alone is rectangle. C, if it is square, C and D, if it is square also, we should consider as a rectangle. Squares are also generally added to rectangle. Okay, by default, squares are included. Squares included in rectangle. Until unless they specified squares, rectangles without squares. By default, squares are included. Okay, so A, C, D, F for the individual one. Then if you see the combinations, 2 combination, B and C is one combination of that. C and D is one combination. D and E is one combination. Here we have 3. Here already 4. Then if you say try with 3 combinations, in fact, A, B, C is one combination. D, E, F is one more combination, and still entire A, B, C, D, E, F is one more. Okay, let's see that total 10. If anything is left or not, let me check. So A alone fine, C alone fine, D alone fine, F alone. Individually 4 rectangles. Okay, then 2 combinations we have to try. A and B is not possible. A and D is not possible. Okay, so we taken with D and D, C and D. Fine, very good. B and C, it's correct. So next, yeah, total 10, right? Excellent. Now let me go for the shortcut for this. So what we have to do? Yeah, Joshna, for which one 14 you mentioned? You just mention the number for the question. Okay, this is like 4th one now. Now guys, listen. So before going for this question, now let me go for the shortcut or the procedure for rectangles. Okay, given in TCS as well. Okay. Now friends, listen. If you have 2 vertical lines, and 2 horizontal lines, is rectangle formed? So what you require? 2 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines are required so that one rectangle is formed. Is it? Very good. To form one rectangle, you need to write 2 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines. Now, let me know in this 4th diagram, how many horizontal lines is there? How many vertical lines are available? How many horizontal lines? How many vertical lines? Okay. Now here, how many horizontal lines is there? Yeah, 4 horizontal lines, 4 vertical lines. Now listen, What you have to do, among 4 horizontal lines, we have to select 2, and among 4 vertical lines, we have to select 2. 4C2 is 6, 6 into 6 total, 36 rectangles is there. In this fourth diagram, 36 rectangles are formed. If you want to count manually, this will definitely take a lot of time. Okay, this is what, fine.
సార్ హేమంత్ సార్
Yeah, Bhargav, please.
అంటే ఇలా కాంబినేషన్స్ మెథడ్ యూజ్ చేసుకుంటాము. ఇంకోటి మనం నంబర్స్ మెథడ్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని చేయొచ్చు కదా సార్ దీన్ని?
అవును, ఈ పక్క ఈ నెంబర్స్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ రైట్ సైడ్ హారిజాంటల్ వర్టికల్ రాసి మల్టిప్లై చేయొచ్చు. బట్ దానికంటే ఇది మీకు చాలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ దీనికి. లెట్స్ గోయింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్. దిస్ ఈస్ హెల్ప్ఫుల్ ఫర్ యూ టు గో ఫర్ స్ట్రైట్ లైన్స్ అండ్ ఆల్.
సార్
Okay, that number 6 is constrained for only few. And friends, nc2 is equal to n into n minus 1 by 2. Like that, you use 4c2, which is nothing but equal to 6. Right. The Bhargav, hope you understand this. We can use with numbers also, but problem is that okay, I am just trying to utilize these rectangles for parallelograms as well. Parallelogram ki
Yes, sir.
rectangles ki అదే లాజిక్ వాడొచ్చమ్మా. బట్ నువ్వు చెప్తున్న లైన్స్ వి parallelograms కి అప్లై కాదు, అది ప్రాబ్లం. No problem. This is fine. That's good. Don't worry. Okay. So guys, now let me go back to the previous one. Just take the screenshot. Let me go for the previous one. Okay. So what I'll do, just I'll apply. I'll check here for this first question. How many horizontal lines is there? 2 horizontal lines and 4 vertical lines is there. Okay. So 1 into 6. That's why it's 6. 2C2 into 4C2 because 2 horizontal lines and we have 4 vertical lines. Okay, among vertical lines you have to select 2. Among horizontal lines you have to select 2. Sir, why C2? Why C2 in the sense because we require only 2 vertical lines, 2 horizontal lines. Nana 2 vertical lines, 2 horizontal lines unte oka rectangle form అయిపోతుంది మనకు. So ఎన్ని vertical lines ఉంటే దాంతో రెండు select చేసుకోవాలి. For selection purpose we'll use the combinations, is it? Right? So that's why 2C2 into 4C2. Now see the second question. How many vertical lines, how many horizontal lines? You have 3 horizontal lines. Among that 2, you have 4 vertical lines among that 2. 3C2 is anyhow 3, 4C2 is 6. You just try to multiply, you'll get total 18. That's it. 3 into 6. Okay, hope you understand. 3C2 into 4C2. Why? Okay, so just I'm mentioning why you are doing that. I'm not just directly giving the formulas. M lines, M horizontal lines, N vertical lines, do MC2 into NC2. It's not like that. You should know why we are doing that. Okay, this combinations will try all the possible things. Okay, and just we'll go ahead with that. Fine. Now let me go ahead with the next question, guys. Yeah, Neeraja, you had doubt? C2 logic can't understand. See friends, Gayatri, okay, if you see in probability in your +2 stage itself, okay, now what will happen, C is nothing but combination. Selection is for selection purpose, you have to select. Okay, why C2 is combination or selection? This is for the selection purpose. Right, now here among 2, we require for one rectangle 2 vertical lines. See this, 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines are required, and 2 horizontal lines are required for one rectangle. Manaku kavalsindi 2 amma. Gayatri, are you there? Okay, now see this, for one rectangle, oka rectangle అయితే 2 vertical lines, 2 horizontal lines చాలు. సో ఇప్పుడున్న horizontal lines, vertical lines లో మనం select చేసుకోవాలండి. Now just apply for this question as well, which is displayed. Now how many vertical lines is there? You have 5 vertical lines. 5 లో 2 తీసుకోవాలి, 5C2. You should select 2 from 5, and you have 3 horizontal lines. Among the 3, you should select 2, 3C2. Totally 10 into 3, 30. This question also given in TCS as well as GATE exam. Okay, in TCS this is a star mark question. In GATE they given this for 2 marks. Right? So hope you've taken the screenshot of this. Fine, now let me go for the next question, friends. Now guys, you just try to calculate number of rectangles in this. Okay, yes, what is your answers? Fine, 9. Guys, here they're asking number of rectangles. Wantedly to confuse you people, these are the extra things we added. This is just like you should find for this. Yeah, as you mentioned, 3 horizontal lines and 3 vertical lines, 3C2 into 3C2, 3 into 3, 9. Also, you just count manually as well. Okay, those two are given extra to confuse you. Okay, otherwise that's very simple question. Fine. So excellent, guys. So people are answering in a good way. Very good. Now let's see the next question displayed now. Parallelogram. Yeah, Bhargav, this is why I am using combinations concept to discuss that previous one. Okay, because for parallelogram also we can apply that. Fine, friends, see this. Rectangle is one type of parallelogram. Okay, rectangle is one type of parallelogram. What are the method you applied for rectangle? Same thing can be applied for the parallelogram as well. Now see this, guys. For parallelogram, what you require? Two parallel lines. Two parallel lines. So set one, in one set you require two parallel lines, and another set you require two parallel lines. Two different parallel lines required. Here one parallel line, here one parallel line. Now this will create one parallelogram for us. One parallelogram for us. Okay, two parallel lines in one set, two parallel lines in another set is required. Okay, so that you can find the answer. Right. Now here, if you just apply that, here I have four parallel lines in set one. Set one is having four parallel lines. So these are the four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four parallel. That is one set. All those are parallel, right? That's all one set. Second set is only three parallel lines. So what is that three you are saying? So just I'll mark it now. So these are the three. Okay. Now how many you require? In set 1 you require 2, so 4C2. In set 2 you require 2, 3C2. This is 16 to 3, total 18. 18 is the total count. No sir, I want to do manual. Okay guys, no issue. Okay, manually is also saying, what do you do? Manually, if you want to do, name it as A, B, C, D, E, F, as like we did in parallelogram. As like we did in parallelogram, you should try all single combinations like A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, 6. Then two combinations A, B, B, C, D, E, F, A, D, B, E, C, F. Here we have 7. And now three combinations A, B, C, D, E, F. This is 2. Then we should try 4 combinations A, B, D, E, B, C, E, F. These are the 2. 5 combination parallelogram is not possible. A, B, C, D, E, F is the entire one. Now finally, if you add all this, you just see that 6 plus 7, 13, 13 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1, 5. So we'll get 13 plus 5, 18. You just see that. what is happening. As like we did in rectangle, we can do same thing for parallelogram. That is why I use this combinations model. Okay. So hope you understand parallelogram as well. Is it? Okay. Friends, sometimes they'll give the question. Sometimes they'll give the question with in a theoretical way. What is that? They given in TCS as well. TCS 2018 paper, they given a theoretical way. Like a first set is having 4 parallel lines, another set is having 5 parallel lines, then find number of parallelograms. Okay. Is my voice audible for you people? Anwar is saying there is some internet issue. Is it from my side or your side, Anwar? Yeah, audible, fine, okay, good. Now guys, so let's go for, okay, no issue, Anwar. Now friends, see this question given in TCS 2018 and GATE. Sir, why you are mentioning parallel all the times TCS and GATE? See, for TCS and GATE, same platform is used. GATE exam is conducted on TCS platform only. And in fact, a lot of questions in TCS is appeared in GATE exam as well. Right? Now see this theoretical question they given. Fine. 4 parallel lines in a set. A set is having 4 parallel lines. Okay. Another set, 4 parallel lines. Okay, set 1. Under set means second set is having 5 parallel lines. Now what you have to do? Among this 4 you should select 2. Among this 5 you should select 2. 4C2 is 6, 5C2 is 10. 6 into 10 is 60. No sir, I want diagram. If you want diagram, I'm just trying to show you 4 parallel lines. Okay. Now you need 5 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you have to do? You should count all the possible triangles here, parallelograms here. This is what 4 parallel lines and 5. Okay, as I mentioned clearly, diagrams are pretty difficult in this writing pad. Okay, so you may get some different things instead of what we intended. Okay, but fine. Hope you understand what I want to convey, right? So 4 parallel lines and 4 parallel lines in one set and 5 parallel lines other set. If you draw this diagram and you count manual also, you will get 60 only, right? So hope you are clear with the parallelograms, right? Okay, fine. Very good. Let's go for the next one, friends. So we discussed squares, we discussed triangles, we discussed parallelogram. Let's go for the next one, which is nothing but straight lines. Okay. Now, friends, so let's see that regarding straight lines. Regarding straight lines, what we'll do? We'll just go with the diagrams, whatever it's there. Straight lines, if you want to do, we should go for, okay, what are the diagram they given till now? What you have to do is you should count number of horizontal lines. For what are the diagram it is given. If you want to count straight lines, count number of horizontal lines, number of vertical lines, number of cross lines. That will give total number of straight lines. Right. Okay, number of horizontal lines, number of vertical lines, and number of cross lines. Using this, you can just find what is the number of straight lines for any diagram, whatever they given. Right. Now let me go ahead with the diagrams, whatever we already posted or discussed for triangles and all. Just we'll try to use that to count number of straight lines as well. Right. Okay. Instead of going for the new diagrams, you just see that. Okay. Yeah, fine, guys. So let's go for the diagrams, whatever we have. Okay. Now, for this one, I want number of straight lines. Friends, see this. For this diagram, I want to find what are the diagram it may. You just try to calculate number of straight lines. So first, what you have to calculate? How many horizontal lines is there? How many vertical lines is there? How many cross lines or slant lines? Cross or slants? How many cross lines or slants are available? That we have to calculate, right? Now listen, friends. How many horizontal lines? So one. Here this is two. This is three. All this single line you should consider as one. Okay, this all you should consider as one line only. So three horizontal lines. Now let's focus here, friends. Vertical lines. One, two, three. Three vertical lines. So three vertical lines and three horizontal lines are available. Now see about cross lines. Guys, see that. This is one cross line, one. This is second, two. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. So we have four cross lines. So totally 10 straight lines is there. This is how you should calculate the number of straight lines in the given diagram. Yes, excellent. 10 is the correct answer. Calculate to avoid overlapping. You can do directly also. Okay, generally straight line is the one which is having same slope. Guys, you don't think, okay, this line, this all, if it is having same slope, what do you think? If slope is same, it is considered as a straight line. This is all considered same straight line. This is one straight line altogether, right? What are the diagram it may be, you just try to use this to calculate the straight lines, right? Okay, now let me go for the next. Fine, we'll just try to go for different diagrams as we mentioned. Yeah, now for this diagram, guys, now for this diagram, just try to calculate. Okay, what is the number of straight lines? Straight lines we have to calculate. Fine, so what we have to do now in this diagram, now here, as we discussed, vertical lines is zero actually for this diagram. Vertical lines are nothing. But how many horizontal lines is there? Just you focus here, one line. I'll just try to change the color. Yeah. So now if you see here, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, fine. 6 horizontal lines. Okay. Now listen, regarding cross lines, you just focus cross lines, right? This is one cross line. Now see this, friends. So one cross line, one all together. This is 2. Okay. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. 6 cross lines plus here we'll get 5 only. Now see this here. Why 5? You just focus here. Now I'll just mark this other cross lines in other. Okay. Now see this. This is 1. This is one cross second cross line. Third one. Fourth one. Now we have only 5. These are only 5. These cross lines are 6. Okay. That's why totally we got 11 plus 6, 17 straight lines in this diagram. So hope you understand for whatever the diagram it may be. So how to calculate, okay, number of straight lines. But diagram what it may, don't worry about that. Is it? It's just like as simple as you should go ahead with the number of vertical lines, number of horizontal lines, number of straight lines, right? Now, related to straight lines itself, okay, and triangles in TCS question, in TCS exam, they're asking related to triangles in a bit different way. Now, let me discuss that as well. Okay, so that you people get some updates regarding triangles. So see, this analytical figures is almost completed as we just discussed at the introduction point. Squares, triangles, parallelograms, straight lines, right? So all these 4 are completed for you. Okay, now let me focus on one more thing. Okay, related to triangles, how they're asking questions in a different way. Instead of diagram, here we are discussing regarding diagram. Is it all these parts are completed, right? So squares, rectangles, triangles, straight line, parallelogram. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good. Now, friends, okay, let me discuss few more points. Okay, to just add. Okay, with that hardly 10 minutes. Okay, so as today is Sunday, you people need to take some rest. Okay, I'll just complete in hardly 10 minutes to go ahead. Right. So, friends, see this. So, regarding triangles, they'll go ahead with a different way. Fine. So, what do you require regarding these triangles? See, sometimes they'll give that. Okay, so if 10 non-collinear points are given, find number of triangles that can be formed. Or else using 10 non-collinear points, how many triangles can be formed? Using 10 non-collinear points, find number of triangles formed. Okay, guys, see that. What is this? Number of triangles formed. They given 10 non-collinear points. Now, how many triangles can be formed? Okay, so for triangle, we require 3 non-collinear points. If 3 non-collinear points is there, joining which will give one triangle. One triangle can be formed. Is it? So now we have 10 non-collinear points. You require 3 for that. So 10C3 will give you the answer. So NC3 is actually using that combinations part n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 6. This is what NC3 is all about. So similarly, if you perform 10C3, 10 into 9 into 8 by 6. Now this is 6 15s 90. Total will get 120. So total number of triangles is nothing but equal to 120 as per this. Okay. But friends, so this is not there asking in TCS. You need to know few more points. Now let me go for the next slide that you can understand what actually they are asking. Fine, here number of triangles for 10 non-collinear points when they're given. Okay, this is what 120. Fine. Now see the next one, friends. Okay, so what they'll ask, 10 points among which 4 are collinear, among which 4 are collinear. Find number of triangles formed. Find number of triangles formed using these points. Find number of triangles formed using these points. Right. Now here, very important thing is, so this they given 10 points, fine. Okay, among which 4 are collinear. So what you have to know, among these 10 points, 6 are non-collinear, 4 are collinear. So what is this collinear? Clearly indicates 6 non-collinear, right? Okay. Now here 4 are collinear, since 4 are in the same line. Now guys, let's try to understand, if 4 are in the same line, if we join, if you take any 3 points from that, whether it will form a triangle? No, right? So if you join these 4 points, 4 are collinear. If you join that, you definitely don't get the triangle, right? So now what you have to do? Okay, 4 are collinear. Now see this. Easy method to solve this one is nothing but total number of triangles formed. We'll just try to find among this. Now see this, guys. So what I'm doing now, just same trick as like previous question. Okay, but what we have to do here is, see this, 10C3 minus 4C3. 10C3 is 120, fine. 4C3 is nothing but, yeah, we'll get 4 into 4 factorial, in fact, okay, or else 4 into 3 into 2, we'll get 4 only. Here 120 minus 4, which is nothing but 116, 116. Why minus 4C3, guys? Because 4 collinear, this will not form any triangle. No triangle is formed. If you join this, you just recall in your +2, in mathematics you have a question. Okay, find, they'll give 3 points, find this area of triangle is, or prove that this is collinear. When you want to say 3 points are collinear, we just calculated area of triangle. If area of triangle is 0, then we'll say it's collinear, right? So like that, we just try to plan. So here, this 4C3 you have to perform, because that which is formed by collinear should be removed, because those triangles are not exist, right? Very good. Guys, if you have doubt on this one, please let me know. Later this triangle, if you have doubt, please let me know. Why minus 4C3? First one is very easy, that they never ask in exam, but this is the one which you require. If there are some collinear points, what you have to do? Yeah, why 120? How you got 120? 10C3. You have 10 points. You should select 3 from that Mahalakshmi. You see this here. For triangle, how many points are required? 3 points are required. How many points are given? 10 points are given. Among 10, you should select 3. So number of triangles is equal to 120. Okay. Here also, in next slide, why 120 is, we'll just calculate for all 10 points. Among that, which are formed with this, because with collinear nothing will be formed. That's what we removed. What are you counted with this collinear? That's what we removed. Mahalakshmi, is it clear for you now? We'll just calculate for the total number of points, how many triangles formed. From that, we'll just remove what is the number of triangles formed using this collinear. That's very simple point. 10C3 minus 4C3. Okay, excellent, guys. Now let's go for the straight lines. Just hardly 2 slides, 2 questions. We'll complete today's session, right? Now this is related to triangles. Triangles full-fledged, using diagrams, using the points, all you are done. Excellent. Okay. Now let me go for the same thing related to straight lines. Whatever we discussed for triangles, same thing for straight lines. Suppose you have 10 non-collinear points. Find number of straight lines. Yes, friends. You have 10 non-collinear points. Number of straight lines I want. If you have 10 non-collinear points, find number of straight lines. Yeah, very good. 5C2, because straight line require 2 points. If you join the 2 points, then straight line will be formed. Now among this 10 non-collinear points, we should select it to 10C2. 10 into 9 by 2 will get 45. 45 is the number of straight lines. It's not 10. 45 is the number of straight lines that can be formed with 10 non-collinear. Collinear means which is in the same line, but this is non-collinear. Now in a similar way, 10 non-collinear points. So 10 points. Hope you understand first one, 10C2. You require 2 points to draw a triangle, right? Now 10 points, among which 4 are collinear. Now 4 points are collinear. Find number of straight lines. 4 points are collinear. Find number of straight lines. Yes, so what you have to do here, 4 points are collinear. Now listen, so similar to that, so what you have to do, 10C2 minus 4C2. Okay, why minus 4C2? Because with that 4 collinear points, and see plus 1 also you have to do. Let me explain what is happening. 4C2 is nothing but 6 plus 1, but friends, answer is 40, not 39. Why plus 1? Just see that. Guys, now focus here. Y plus 1. Here 4 collinear points is there, fine. Joining this will form one straight line. One straight line is possible. That's what plus 1. Y plus 1 is this. Why we are using plus 1? Because of that one straight line. So 10C2 minus 4C2 plus 1. Okay, fine. You just take the screenshot, guys. Okay, now last one. So today we'll complete the things. So related to diagonals, right? So hope you understand the straight lines and triangles discussion. Okay. So when you have non-collinear points, all if collinear points is given, how to handle that, right? Now, friends, let's see this. The last question for today. Okay, related to diagonals. How many diagonals in polygon? Number of diagonals in polygon. This is linked to straight lines only. Number of diagonals in polygon. Now friends, just focus here how to find number of diagonals in polygon. Now very important thing, diagonal is also a straight line. Diagonal is also a straight line, right? Very good. Now say this. Suppose you have a pentagon. You have a pentagon, fine. How many points is there for pentagon? Pentagon is having 5 points. Okay. All are non-collinear, in fact, to say. Pentagon is having 5 non-collinear points, in fact, to say. 5 non-collinear points. Fine. Okay, good. Now say this. For this 5 non-collinear points, fine. Now, how many straight lines can be formed? Number of straight lines for this. Very good. 5C2. Number of straight lines is equal to 5C2, nothing but 10. But this 10 is having sides plus diagonals. Guys, listen. This is having number of sides plus number of diagonals. This 10 straight lines is altogether number of sides plus number of diagonals. If you want to find number of diagonals, what you have to do? Sides should be removed. So, number of diagonals is equal to, listen, NC2 minus N. What is this NC2? This is NC2. Number of sides is N. For N side polygon, okay, they'll see if suppose a polygon is having decagon, if I say it is having 10 sides, N is equal to 10. Then if you want to find number of diagonals, NC2 minus N you have to perform. Guys, NC2 is nothing but N into N minus 1 by 2. Okay, if you do NC2 minus N, okay, this is N into N minus 1 by 2 minus N. If you take LCM and all, finally you'll get N into N minus 3 by 2. This is what the formula for number of diagonals, N into N minus 3 by 2 or NC2 minus N. You people know only N into N minus 3 by 2, but how that is developed is NC2 minus N. Now friends, let's see this here in this diagram also. You have 5 sides, okay? 5 sides, fine. How many diagonals is there? You just focus here. I'm just showing you the diagonals now. You have 5 diagonals. So 1 diagonal, 2 diagonals, 3, 4 and 5. So here n into n minus 3 by 2. N value is 5 for this. If you just substitute 5 into 5 minus 3 by 2. Okay, 2 get cancelled. Anyhow, 5. Number of diagonals is equal to 5 for polygon, for pentagon in fact. For pentagon, number of diagonals is equal to 5. I am showing you manually how to do that, and I am showing you the same thing with respect to the formula, how formula is developed. So number of diagonals for a polygon is nothing but n into n minus 3 by 2. Hope you are clear with this. So with that, our discussion is done for today. Okay. So number of straight diagonals is nc2 minus n. What is this nc2, guys? Okay, how many straight lines can be formed? Why minus n? We are removing the number of sides because sides are not considered as a diagonals. Is it? Very good, guys. So hope you taken the screenshot of this. Right? Excellent, guys. So those who are done, okay, you just, if you want to left the session, you just post your feedback and left the session. Whether the positive or negative, you just try to mention for today's session whether you got updated or not. Let me know that point and just, okay. If you want to left, okay, just post your feedback, share your feedback, and you just go ahead. Fine. Now, guys, let's see this. Okay, fine. Very, very important note is only property number of sides equal to number of diagonals is there only for pentagon. Pentagon is the only one which is having number of sides equal to number of diagonals. Pentagon is the only polygon which is having number of sides equal to number of diagonals is this. Okay. Now let me know for decagon what is the number of diagonals. For decagon, number of diagonals is what? Number of diagonals for decagon. Yes, decagon is having 10 sides, 10 points or 10 sides, n value equal to 10. So number of diagonals is 10 into 7 by 2. 35, not 21, 35. N into n minus 3 by 2. Have you got this is? Yes. First you should calculate number of straight lines. Okay, NC2. From that you remove the sides. Or else you just do NC2 minus 10 also same. 10C2 minus 10, 45 minus 10. NC2 is 10C2 is 45. 45 minus 10 is that. Okay, hope you are done. And if you have doubts, please let me know. Thank you all. Thank you so much for patience listening. Okay, so stay home, stay safe, happy learning for all of you. And just try to practice with the app, whatever I suggested for you people. Okay, and guys, you please share the feedback and if you want to leave the session. And if you have any doubts, please let me know that also. Right. Fine. Tomorrow we'll go with time and distance. So please be there by 9:45. Exactly. We'll go for that problems on trains along with relative speed. Thank you so much. Thank you, one and all. If you have doubts, please just post that. Yeah.
సార్ హేమంత్ సార్
Enana Bhargav chep.
సార్ అదే స్ట్రైట్ లైన్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు మీరు ట్రయాంగిల్స్ ఒకటి చెప్పినారు కదా సార్ ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ఒకసారి చూపించండి సార్ ఇక్కడ
స్ట్రైట్ ట్రయాంగిల్స్ చెప్పేసానే ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్
ట్రయాంగిల్స్ లో సార్
ఎరేజ్ అయిపోయింది అంటున్నా ఇక్కడ రావాలి అది దాన్ని తీసేసా
అంటే ట్రయాంగిల్ ఇది కాదు సార్ అంటే అప్పుడే మీరు 6 లెవెల్స్ చూపించారు సార్ అది సార్
ఓకే ఓకే ఫైన్ ఫైన్ దట్స్ ఓకే గుడ్ యా దిస్ ఇస్ ద వన్
ఇదే సార్ ఇందులో ఒక సైడ్ 6 వస్తుంది ఇంకో సైడ్ 5 ఎలా వస్తుందని ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ సార్
5 ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మనం ఒక లైన్ తీసేసాం కదా just see this line is not there. This line is not there at the corner. Bottom right side, this line is not available. Because of that, we got 5. If this is full diagram, we'll get 6. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So any other doubts, guys? So please unmute yourself and you just ask. Otherwise, you can leave for the day. Okay, take rest. See you tomorrow. Yeah, name the app. Yeah, guys. Yeah, friends. So you just type in your app store or Play Store, whatever it may be. Nitra space Aptitude. Nitra space reasoning. This will give you the app. Okay, you just try to see, or else you just type Aptitude or reasoning, which is having highest rating. Just download and see that. Okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, friends, for your feedback. You just mention your feedback and you leave for the session today. If you have doubts, please let me know. Thank you so much for all of you. Yes. I'll wait for 2 more minutes. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your feedback, guys. You just post your feedback and you can leave for the day. And tomorrow we'll see. Okay. See you tomorrow. Fine. If you have doubts, I'll just wait for 2 more minutes. You just post that in chat box. You can unmute and you can ask your doubts as well. That's your choice.